Ever had a WhatsApp message give you the courage to finally stand up to your parents? Mine did, and it changed everything. My name's Anya, and my parents have controlled every part of my life since I was born. When I was 8, I wanted to join dance class. My dad said, "Stop wasting time. Real girls don't dance." Since then, they chose everything for me. What I wore, no jeans, no bright colors, only dull suits that made me feel invisible. What I ate, no ice cream or birthday cake. Sugar was for weak-minded children. Who I spoke to, no friends from school, only the daughters of their friends, girls who smiled politely but never shared secrets. And what I studied, science, physics, math, because in their words, art is for failures, science is for the strong. I lived like a shadow, quiet, obedient, unseen. But deep down, I was screaming. One day, after school, I sat alone behind the library, crying silently so no one would hear me. That's when my best friend Ria messaged me on WhatsApp. She sent me a simple text. "You're allowed to live for yourself too." I stared at her words, my eyes burning with tears. No one had ever told me that before, ever. I typed back, "I can't. You don't understand. They'll hate me forever." She replied instantly, "Maybe. But do you want to hate yourself forever instead?" My hands shook as I read it. I felt this fire spread through my chest. Anger, sadness, betrayal, all swirling together until I couldn't breathe. That night at dinner, my dad asked, "Why haven't you applied for engineering entrance yet?" I opened my mouth to lie, to say, "I will tomorrow," like always. But instead, Ria's words echoed in my mind. "Do you want to hate yourself forever instead?" I put my spoon down, looked him straight in the eyes, and said, "Because I don't want to. I'm not applying for engineering. I want to study English literature." The room went silent. My mom's hand froze midair holding rice. My dad's face darkened like a thundercloud. I felt my stomach twist with fear. He growled, "You think you can survive reading poems all day? You'll starve." Tears filled my eyes, but my voice stayed strong. "Then I'll starve doing what I love. But I'm done living your life. I'm living mine." He slammed his fist on the table so hard the glasses rattled. "Get out of my sight." I stood up, grabbed my plate, and walked to my room. My heart was pounding so hard I felt it in my teeth. I closed the door, sat on my bed, and texted Ria. "I did it. I finally stood up to them." She replied, "I'm so proud of you." I stared at her message, tears rolling down my cheeks. For the first time in my life, I felt free. Would you choose freedom, even if it meant losing them forever?